welcome back to the Run Like a T-Rex YouTube channel and episode 6 of the March to Manchester series. So, first run done. God blimey, don't I know it. So it was K200s. So I think a few people have got these who are following the runner training plan for Manchester and other marathons. So it's basically 2K warm up, 90 seconds walking rest. And then it was 4 lots of 1k at 4:35 a k pace, straight into 200 metres at 4:10 a k pace. So hence K200, you do a k and then you do a 200, but without a gap. You're literally, as you're just coming to the end of that k rep range, you've then got to kick it up another gear for that 200, and a 90 seconds rest, and you do that 4 times, and then a 1k cool down, which I've just done. That was tough hard work, that. It's yeah, especially on, I've got relatively heavy legs. I did my half marathon long run yesterday, Sunday, so a day later than I normally would have done, which meant I've no rest day in between doing that, and then a relatively quick session. But I felt it was hard, but I managed. Well, the proof will be in the pudding. I'll put up my sort of splits here. So I was aiming for 4:35 a k and then 4:10 a k for the 200. So felt okay. My watch wasn't particularly beeping at me to go quicker. If anything, it was telling me to slow down at the start of reps. I think it's just a bit of muscle memory. Like the last thing you, after each 90 seconds walking rest, the last thing your legs remember is running at 4:10 a k pace. So I kept sort of like, because I had a bit of recovery and my breathing had calmed down a bit, I was sort of bounding along at like 4:18 a k at one point. I was like, whoa, slow down. So yeah, good workout. Would recommend it. It's hard work, but it's to a point where you're not completely dying. You feel like you can sort of grizz it out, which means you get a bit of a sense of achievement at the end. But it's hard enough where you feel like it's getting me fitter. I feel fitter, not because of this session, but as a result of all these sessions. So yeah, which is all you kind of hope for, really. So this week's going to be right then. Run number 3. So second session I didn't film. Actually a bit of a change of plan from Monday, so I ended up just doing the session with masses. I didn't run there and back, so I've still got my long run to come. So really good fun. Big group of us, was like 22 or so, I think. So yeah, about 5 or 6 miles with a few hill reps thrown in, led by Stu at Sports Therapy 1. So shout out to Stu, really good session, really enjoyed that. And just always good to see my club mates. So first one of the year for me, because I missed the previous week. So yeah, just on a 8k easy today, plodding along, and just trying to enjoy the countryside. So get away from normal pavements and get down the lanes. Death, taxes, and needing a wee the moment I stepped out the front door for a run. I don't know. Old man bladder is undefeated. Good job I was out in the countryside. Otherwise I think I'd have been knocking on someone's front door. So I don't know. Never changes. So I don't particularly need my beanie on today. It's warmed up after that little cold snap. However, I'm in desperate need of a haircut, so I'm doing an impression of Lloyd Christmas at the minute, just a slightly greyer version. So looking forward to getting the barbers tomorrow, get my ears lowered, a bit more aerodynamic, and looking slightly less like a 90s film character. On we plod. Just over 4 miles in. Just got a bit less than a mile to do. Feeling pretty good, nice and just nice and steady and chilled, nothing too intense. Good news is I'm kind of relaxing into I keep wanting to go faster, so it's yeah, the easy pace I'm doing is around 4-hour marathon pace. It's quite reassuring that I can, that's the pace I'm going to aim to try and maintain for the full marathon. So if that's what I'm sort of finding easy now, over, granted I know it's like less than a quarter of the distance, but I'm feeling comfortable. It's like, like mentally you feel like you can run all day at that rate. So yeah, positive sign. So right, last little plod home before my long run. Right, long run time. So 14 miles to do today, so 23k. I'm about 4 miles in, sort of 6.5k mark. Feeling a little tired, just nature of busy week. Obviously 2 fairly high volume weeks by my standards as well, so it's yeah, and obviously back into school and work routine post Christmas. Just trying to take it nice and steady, fairly chilled, a little on the cool side, bits of breeze. It's about 0 degrees centigrade, so it's not warm by any stretch. So yeah, we're getting it done, just plodding along, one foot in front of the other. You can't finish the run in a 6k, so all you've got to do is left foot, right foot, repeat, and go from there. And we'll see how we get on. Right, over halfway down, about 12.5k in, and off the greenway, now 1 Kenilworth Road. So did my usual trick and needed a wee mid-run, and nearly came a cropper. So my eyes individually work perfectly, but the muscles that allow your eyes to come in do not. So I tend to see about 1.5 of everything, because unless it's 30-40 metres away, I can't really focus on it. So cut off the greenway, went down a bank into what I thought was woodland, completely missing 3 loads of barbed wire between some fence posts. So thankfully spotted it just in time, because yeah, nobody wants to wet themselves whilst impaled on barbed wire. That's generally a way to not enjoy your Saturday. So just have a little walk and break. So yeah, disaster avoided, money, and yeah, feeling all right so far. Granted, we're not that far in, we're about 7 or 8 miles in, it's not the end of the world. So so yeah, feeling pretty good. Need to make sure I'm starting taking my gels now, and my salt sticks. I recommend those if anybody struggles with particularly like calves and stuff cramping up towards the end of on a longer run. I take salt stick fast chews. They're like little vitamin sized tablets. So they just seem to help. They sort of stave off a bit of cramp in the calves and hamstrings. Once I get sort of about 10 miles on, seems to be about my limit where I'm starting to really notice that. So yeah, can recommend it. Right, that's enough skiving. Run my way up Kenilworth Road, past the Memorial Park, and through to Hershey Common. Here's the plan. Check this out, HS2 working on a Saturday. Enjoy the double time, ladies and gents. I'm not going to rant about HS2 this week. I need a new shtick. Right, on we plod. Right, 23k long run done. 5:11 last k. Yeah, it was a nice little confidence boost that. I felt really controlled and strong throughout. No major issues. It was like a 5:45 average pace, so around the sort of 4-hour marathon pace. Obviously that's including I had to stop for a wee, stop for junctions, all that kind of stuff. So, which granted I'm gonna have to stop for the loo, I'd imagine, during the marathon. So yeah, nice little confidence boost. Could have done without my headphones dying at the 12-mile mark, so last couple of miles were pretty quiet, but not the end of the world. If anything, it just helped me focus on what I was doing, trying to stay sort of strong and consistent and nice and sort of balanced and steady for the last couple of miles. So yeah, really good, strong week of training. 6 weeks down, so the weeks are kind of ticking off pretty quickly now. So yeah, and 23k is my longest ever run, so I've never run that far before. I've done close, I've done just like 22 and a half, so but yeah, from now on in it's going to be a venture into the unknown, because it's, you know, it's 15, 16, 18, 20, even up to 22 miles is my longest run. So what I can do is put, you know, one foot in front of the other, one run, one session at a time, and I'll get fitter and strong as a result. I'll get more used to it. I'll hopefully get better at fueling and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, strong week. Thank you very much for watching. If you drop me a like and a comment below, I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.